on, ladies and gentlemen? DoctorDDub here, and welcome back to Surfer's Cove. I am in a fantastic mood. For whatever reason, I loaded this game up, and the carnival music, or whatever it's called, fairground organ-style music of Goober Go Round just put me in a fantastic mood. And, of course, right as I say that, it breaks down. But we've got a couple things I want to take care of this episode. First of all, I mentioned that the first thing we were going to do was to add some balloons to this beautiful park. And luckily for us, the color that we're doing our umbrellas is the default color. So we don't have to do anything to the balloon stalls. So we can literally just place a few of these down. Probably do 4 of them. Sorry about that bench, bro. Bruh. We'll do another one right here, and one more at the far end, and that'll be good. And then I also want to build, we got it last episode, I believe, but it's a brand new thing that I've never seen before. And it's the circus show. I think this thing looks awesome. It's another pretty small, there's nothing real fancy about it. But I wonder if you have an option of what kind of show to show. What's going on here? Why is no one writing this? Is it too expensive? No, people just don't like it. That's okay. To each their own. But yeah, let's see if we can build this. I want to fill out somewhere in this space over here. It feels kind of empty with the slashed surf shop kind of all by its lonesome. Can we put the... Ooh. I didn't see this spot earlier. Let's put it right here. I think this will work nice. And then we can run our entrance from here. Exit right there. Perfect. I've got some ideas for this corner of our park. I want to do a chairlift. I know I mentioned we might have done that last episode. And to be completely honest, I totally forgot about that. So we clearly didn't do that. And that's okay. But in this episode, I think we're going to. I think that's going to be the next thing we do. I've got a location in mind for it, and I think it'll end up working out pretty nicely. Or at least, I really hope so. If not, we'll make it work somehow. How do you test a circus show? Do we have circus show mode? Okay, so there's no other, like, show types we can do. That's really simple. Cool. I guess we'll test the circus and open it. And you can't even add music to it, which I guess makes sense. And I'm glad it's right next to our Goober Go Round, because I don't know it. I feel like the music fits. Oh yeah, this is another real low excitement. I thought a circus would be more exciting than that, but that's just me. We're gonna name this, what did I want to call it? Barney and Bailey's. Oh my gosh, I can't type. Circus. Oh, do you hear that? That's awesome. So there is... There's elephant sounds. I heard some cymbals crash and audience applause. Oh, that's so cool. We're going to have to listen to that again sometime when we build a brand new park, and that's the first thing we can build. That's so cool, though. I really like that. All right, Barney and Bailey, after Barnum and Bailey's circus. And Barney is someone who's either very inexperienced at surfing or just straight up sucks at it. So yeah, that's what Barney is. What did I say I was gonna do? Chairlift. We'll most definitely have to take out a loan to make this happen. But I want to start it just kind of back in this corner here. And we're definitely going to need to start this up here and then run it backwards from there. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. How many more can we do? We can do 10. Let's do 10. Why not? We've got the room for it. We might as well. All right. And then this is pretty much just going to run on the upper level because the supports, I don't know if they're going to be too high, but they're going to be way too expensive if we do them down here. So we're just going to pretty much run this along the edge of our park, going around whatever we need to make it work. Circus, what? Circus show's already in the way? Okay, we can start going up a little bit earlier here. Please tell me that works. Okay, good. Can we get supports anywhere? Anywhere that look good. That's crazy. This is still only 42, 45, 48, 47. Okay, so it does get a little cheaper, but not by much. So we might run this all the way up here. I think that's actually kind of cool. Kind of out of sight. Yeah, I like that. And we can maybe add a turn or... Oh, actually, no. We don't need to turn it. But we can start going down a little bit here. Not enough cash. Okay. We're probably going to max our loan in this park. I would not be surprised at all. Actually, I can almost guarantee that's going to happen. So this... We need to back that off by 1 for the sake of having supports. Because I really, really like having supports. They just look so much cleaner and nicer. Ooh, and then this is going to be going right over top the walkway, which I think will look kind of cool. Yeah, I like that. It's so simple, but it adds so much. All right, where are we looking at? Okay, so we might run into this. We're at 23. So instead of doing that, let's back it off and turn it here. What? Oh, that's a bummer. This won't work, will it? Oh, it will. Never mind. This is working perfectly. Cool. Okay, and then as soon as we're able to, should probably start lowering it a little bit. And then we're going to run our station, I think, right here, now that I'm seeing it. I think that'll work. If we can get... Hold on. We need to start bringing this down earlier, if at all possible. If at all possible. Ooh, that'll work. Okay, perfect, perfect. Not so... I don't know if I want to make that work or not. I don't think I do. What can I do to make this... Oh, if I just drop it down here and we run our station at the back, that'll work. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I don't remember what we did on the other side. I think we did 10 possibly, but that lines up right with the hillside here where the land starts sloping down. So I think that will work just fine. And I totally forgot to add my entrance and exit. But guys, today, or the day you're seeing this, which would be Friday, but I'm recording this on Thursday. Tomorrow, so the day you're watching this, I will be getting the very last piece that I need to build my new computer. And I am so excited. This is going to be not the last, but definitely one of the last Roller Coaster Tycoon episodes on this computer. Not that it makes any difference for this game, because this game is so old you could run it on a sheet of notebook paper, probably. Sorry, I'm coming over here to add lines first because I think it's going to be slightly more challenging, or at least I'll have to get rid of a little bit. So we just want it to run out that direction, and we just need to get rid of that tile, connect those up. There we go. That was not as hard as I thought. But yeah, guys, I get to build my computer this weekend, or possibly very early next week, depending on how much time I end up having this weekend. I haven't had to work like at all in the past 2 weeks, just a couple times here or there. Partially because of the holidays, and partially, again, because of the holidays, no one is booking anything, so we just don't have any events to work, which kind of stinks. Oh gosh, that elephant. It startled me. Okay, so I want to run this... Oh my gosh, what is happening to our park? Everyone is lost. What is going on? I think it has a lot to do with the fact that we have a giant straight line. I've mentioned it since the beginning of the first season of this game that I typically like making like closed loop paths for this very reason. Things just get bad. Does that connect? It does. There's the angle I needed. There's a freaking seal. That's awesome. Can this guy get up there? Oh, he totally can. Perfect. We need to make sure someone's covering the other one so I don't screw that up again. Yeah, someone has to be. This guy, he's got to be covering it wherever he's at. Where did he go? Maybe he's not covering it. Oh, I'm glad I checked. He was not. Oh, man. That could have been bad. All right, chairlift 1 is done. 1 and done, guys. Let's up the speed to 6. Not the fastest speed, but 1 shy of it. 9 just looks awful, in my opinion. It doesn't look realistic at all. So we'll test this. Oh, man, they move quick. It's fast enough to look somewhat realistic and still get cars there in a decent amount of time. Oh my gosh. All right, I'm going to ignore the fact that guests are lost for the remainder of this park. I need to stop commenting on it because I'm going to get distracted, and that's going to be all I can talk about. So one last one to get it out of my system. Oh my gosh, our guests are so dumb that they can't find the exit, and I'm done. Cool, back to chairlift 1. We're going to name this... Actually, do we have... Ooh, we do have the alternative cars. We're going to do those instead. I think those just look a lot cooler. And for the sake of what I have in mind for a name, it's going to make so much more sense. So the 2 different designs here were a kind of closed-in car, and these allow your feet to hang, hence hang 10. Instead of hanging your 10 toes off the front end of a surfboard, we're hanging our 10 toes off the chairlift, which I think sounds kind of cool. When that popped into my mind, I gave myself a mental pat on the back because I think it was very much warranted. All right, we're not going to have test results on this for a bit, so if I can remember, and I will try, we will come back and adjust the price. But as far as the paint job goes, I want to do... Ooh, that's kind of cool. And it's really subtle, too, because well, it's a little bit busy over here, but I think that really adds to just the color of this park. It's very subtle, but right here, kind of towards the main entrance, I think that works nicely. And then what if we do white up top? Ooh, I like that. And then let's try doing the same color combo. Actually, let's make these a little bit darker. Yeah, that'll work. They're going to have someone's butts in them the entire time, so you're not going to really be able to see them. But I think that'll work. I like how that came out. Oh, and look at all these balloons everywhere. It's beautiful. Blue balloons. They're amazing. All right, we won't have test results on this until it gets all the way back to this initial station, but let's go ahead and up it to at least like 250 to start. We got people trapped in line already, so I'm not worried about it. Okay, we've actually made... Actually, we took out a loan for that, but I think we made money since having taken out that loan. Also, I didn't paint this, and this looks ugly. Let's do blue and white on this one as well. I think that'll look good. Perfect. Nice and painted. It's a little bit darker than our neighboring boogie, or not boogie go round, goober go round. I don't know where I got that from. All right. Luckily, our objective is park value based. So all we have to do is basically continue building stuff. Let's actually check what our park value is at right now. We are currently at 11,000 with a company value of negative 1.7k. Luckily that doesn't matter. It's just park value that matters. And we're only we're not even halfway done with this park. So we've got plenty of time to keep building. And as we make more money, our rides can get bigger and bigger and bigger. Or at least more expensive, which is what actually matters, I believe. Okay, what else can we build with 3 grand? I don't want to start building any of these like coasters yet with only 3 grand. I do realize we have 3 more grand that we can take out in loan form. But I don't know. What if we do... Ooh. Space rings. I didn't see us get that. Maybe because there's a couple other notifications that hid it from view. That actually might be an issue. I might not be able to see anytime I get a new ride. So I'll have to keep checking, I guess. This upper level is getting kind of not busy, but it's getting flushed out pretty well. I'm trying to think of a good way to... Okay, this might actually work. I want to try this. So if we do our entrance here and our exit here, that should work. Follow me for a second, or come with me as I attempt to build this walkway. I'm thinking I could do kind of like a spiral design coming down here, and then I'll have to get rid of at least one piece of land, preferably, I guess, this one? I don't know what that's going to do to our footpath. Hopefully it pushes it to the side instead of just cutting it off completely, because that would look not so great. Oh, it looks not so great. What happens if we bring it across while it's still there? It still looks bad. What do I do? I run it here and then down. I care this much about my supports, guys. We're actually going to be rerouting the walkway here just to make that work. And we can actually bring the land back up here now that that's not in the way. I know I have better things to use my money on right now, but I don't really care. Oh, beauty preserved. That still looks pretty good, all things considered. I'd rather not have no supports on the entrance, but you can't win all your battles. All right, Space Rings 1. Let's open this. I don't have a name for this one since I had no idea we'd be building this one. What are our options here? We're gonna name this one, just because they're still space related, Space Leggy. I don't know why, but that sounds cool to me. And leggy is basically just another name for, if you've ever seen someone surfboard, they usually like tie the board to their ankle, and the strap, or it's actually called a leash, I believe, that connects their board to their ankle is also known as a leggy. I feel like we're learning so much together in this park. So much unrelated, just space stuff. Not space. I'm looking at the name of the ride. Surfing stuff. There we go. That was bothering me. Oh my gosh, my voice just gave out on me. That was bothering me. There we go. Space leggy. I feel like I'm gonna laugh every time I say that. Let's make this kind of... I'm trying to think, if we made this look like the actual strap, I'm thinking it would be like very vibrantly colored, and what if we do red and black? We don't do that color scheme too often. Or at least, I don't think we do. We might, but as of right now, I don't think we do. So yeah, I think that looks good. Space leggy. Okay, and did we up the price? I think we did. Yeah, we did. What else do I want to build? We need to start getting more stuff on this lower level. And let me get this view going so I can see what we're working with. What if we do Hold on. I got an idea. What if we do a car ride down here? I know it's not super exciting, but I'm just trying to establish ourselves in the making money department. So let's do a car ride, and let's see, first of all, what cars we have to work with. I might change it up depending on that. Ooh. These are new. Well, the cat cars aren't, I don't believe. We had those in the old one. Or in the non-expanded version of this game. And ooh. I like that. That's cool. Yeah, we're going to do that. No, I don't need the entrance. I need to get rid of that. Okay, so if we start this... If we start this down this direction, I'd actually prefer to start it higher up. So we're going to do the ugly, awful thing of all this. That's one higher than I wanted, I think. Yeah, I can't wait till I get to Roller Coaster Tycoon 2. They have the option to like press and hold shift, and then you can just raise that piece up to where you want it and not have to do all this garbage to get it to work. Saves, what, like $200 just now doing all that? At least. It's kind of ridiculous. All right, so let's out of that, and let's build this. This isn't going to be too long, because this, I think, might be the last thing we do. May, June, I don't know. We're just going to keep building and see where we end up. Actually, this is higher than I wanted. No, why did... Actually, what am I doing? I could have just done this. I'm silly. That saves way much more money. That's not English. Neither is me explaining that it's not English. Oh my gosh. Stop. Oh, I'm having so many issues right now. Okay. So we'll build this out. I want the line to go on this same level. So I need to kind of lower this down and get it out of the way. And that'll work. I think. Oh my gosh, we can't see anything. Ooh, maybe that won't work. Because we can't add a walkway right here. Okay, so this will... Oh, no. Oh, I'm so glad I didn't just drown a guest. I meant to delete this. Okay, so we can turn that. Back that off. Delete it. No one fall. Okay, so it's got to go at least that direction. Okay, back to building this forwards. I can't seem to do that very well. Or building it backwards very well. This is going to be kind of cool. We did a ride that's going to look kind of similar to this in, I think it was Area 51. Where we had basically just one ride doing simplistic turns in and out of the mountain. I think it looks really cool. In this case, it's a cliffside, but that's not going to work. It's going to have to drop back down here. And that'll work. And then I'm going to build our entrance and exit real quick before I continue, because I can already see myself totally boxing myself in. We'll do the entrance there, and exit here. This is actually going to look really strange with it being all underneath all this. What if we bring it out to there and then connect this that direction? Okay, that'll work. But we're going to have to make that exit as well. There we go. That should work. Okay, now we can keep building and not worry about boxing ourselves in. This isn't going to be super long, and so I kind of want to already end it. So we're going to just kind of work our way back this way, come out wherever we can. I think we're out. Yeah, we're out now. Does that get rid of all the supports? It totally does. Not a fan. Ooh, we can go... No, we can't do that. What we can do is this. to run like under the station. I said I was gonna end it, and look at what I'm doing. Not at all ending it. Now we're gonna end it. Can I get away with not getting rid of that support? I think I can. I just need to go this way with it. Hold on. There we go. Actually, no. Can I go straight for one more and then turn? Oh, it's perfect. It's perfect. We're done. Oh, that was actually a little bit longer than I was anticipating, but I think that came out pretty nicely. That looks really cool right here. Not something you'd expect out of a car ride, and look at this tunnel right here. It totally just goes into nothing. I feel like that would have been so easy to fix when they made this game, but they didn't, and... oh, man. Okay, so we're gonna do those vintage cars for sure. Those look really cool. And then... I've already got a name for this. This is cool. We're gonna do Cowabunga cars. Cowabunga, dude. Alright, what color does Cowabunga scream? I don't think it does. What colors do we need? I want to make this... we've got a lot of blues. And let's make the vintage cars themselves the color that blends in with water. That's not the color, is it? No, it's this color. There we go. I think that'll look nice. And then, what if we do red and white instead of that red and... ooh, I think that could look really good. Yeah, I like that color combination. We're gonna do that. Ooh, this is cool looking. And look at how those cars just totally disappear as they head into the tunnel. That's just how vintage they are, I guess. Oh my gosh. All right. So we'll up the price to like $2 and come back. And while I'm thinking of it, let's check and see how Hang 10 turned out. Not bad for a chairlift. 334. Perfect. This is definitely the kind of ride that I totally just lost my train of thought, like in its tracks. I have no idea what I was saying. We are going to hire a few entertainers to try and combat the loss in our park rating that is currently happening. Ooh, do we have any new costumes in this expansion? Not yet, at least. Maybe we'll get some more as part of a new... let's hire 6. We need it. 5, 6, there we go. 2 pandas. Let's do 2 tigers. What? I dropped him down here and he landed up top. Okay, whatever. This game has quite a few quirks to it. And then lastly, we'll get 2 elefantes, or elephants if you're talking normal. Okay, there we go. I'll let them roam free like the animals they are, or that they are dressed up as. And is anyone riding this? No? Is it too expensive? It's too crowded here. So people, 1, can't find their way out of the park, and 2, think it's too busy. Which, I can kind of agree with them. This park is a really bad design. Like, and that's not my fault. It's... unless I added a whole nother, like, lower level, or connected this up to that somehow to make it circular and not just, like, dead end. I don't know. I have no idea. And here I am talking about it, like I said I wasn't going to do. I think that's going to do it, guys. We built quite a bit in this episode, actually. Nothing too crazy, but look, we almost tripled our income that we started with after taking out a little bit of a loan to get us going. Between this episode and next, I'm going to go ahead and add handymen and mechanics to everything that I didn't bother covering this episode. Add benches, trash cans, and I might go through and add some light posts. And I'm also going to think long and hard about what I can do to rectify the lovely issue we're currently having. I don't know if there's anything that's doable, but I'll think on it, and hopefully I can come up with at least something. But that's going to do it for this episode, guys. Thank you very much for watching. I will see you in the next episode, possibly with a brand new computer. Ooh. And until then, as always, take care.